Hi, cats! Now, today is the 6th of February, and today Mercury is moving into Pisces. So, yay us! Yay us, I say, because Mercury in Pisces is gonna be very intuitive. Do bear in mind that Mercury is exalted in Virgo, so when it is in Pisces, it's actually in the opposition. And me having Mercury in Virgo natally, this will be a time where I will really need to work with my intuition more than with my logical mind. And this will be a bit different and a little bit uh, I don't know how to say, this might create illusions for all of us of how we think, of how we create, because Mercury is the planet of communication. And as we speak, we create. Can you hear my bells? I love my new bells. By the way, yeah, I heard the song Ring My Bell, Ring My Bells. So maybe this is important for you guys. Maybe you have, I'm hearing I have different bells to cleanse energy. So if you have a bell which you can ring for that, go for it. Now, I heard 4 piles. Um, I have made a prayer, but I'll also speak it into existence. Everything which is not of our highest purpose, and everything which is there to create discomfort, to create chaos in our highest realities, and just not good for us, may it move away and leave space only for Jesus and Hecate to work with us, help us traverse these planes, and really work with what is needed for all of us. Again, just like with Uranus, check where Mercury, actually where Pisces is, as that is where Mercury will be traversing. So, as an example, as Mercury was in Aquarius, for the past month I've been speaking to ancestors and my roots and where I'm coming from. And now, as it's going into my 5th house of dating, artistry, and just working with love, even, now it will be a very good time for me to not work with my logical mind of what is there, rather it will be a time of what is there truly, without having the very analytical, very slow Virgo. Of course, I want to point out that it's important for all of us to be not mindful. This is not about being mindful, rather this is a time for us to acknowledge that yes, our intuition will be guiding us. Yes, indeed, we'll be very in tune with spirit. But this can, just like Neptune, because Neptune rules over Pisces, this can create illusions. So work with this energy. We'll be having this until the 14th of April, I think, because there will be a retrograde motion. So we'll have enough time to recognize, hey, what's happening, what's not happening, where are things going. So really take the time to soak it in and work with that motion. Now, I heard 4 piles yet again, and let's go. 1 pile, 2nd pile, 3 pile, and 4 pile. And because today is the 6th, we'll be going with 6 cards for each pile. No. Hmm. Pile 3, you might be constantly dissociating and just going into your mind, like naturally. So bear in mind that you might be, like, you're doing things and you think you're doing those things, but you're not doing those things. It's weird. It's like, let me finish with this and I'll explain. What I wanted to say to pile 3 is that you might be one of those people who's constantly like living in the spirit, in the mind, and you might be like doing something, but you forget why you do that something, and you go back to do that something, but you're still not aware of why you're doing that something. So maybe now with Mercury, this is specifically for pile 3, with Mercury moving into Pisces, this will be a perfect time for you to really get in tune with your intuitive side. I just want to ground for a second, as my spirit has been a bit moving. Awesome. Let's go. Now, for all the piles, we have Page of Wands. I guess all of us, I'll be going with pile 4 again. I don't know why I like 4. I've been liking 4 a lot lately. This is number 4, number 3, number 2. You see how scattered I am? I'm usually so like organized, and now I'm just like all over the place. It's already like, oh. Anyway, with Page of Wands, what have we still not yet started? And I know for me, things which are being created for me in that side of the reality, but my Virgo mind likes to say everything takes time. We need to consider everything. Everything must be perfect. My eye is itchy. Maybe you don't see things as they should be. Maybe I don't see things as they should be. Right, pile 1. Hello. Mercury in Pisces for you. 10 of Wands, and it came up reversed. The Lovers. This is not about love. Page of Swords. 6 of Cups reversed. Page of Swords is reversed as well. Sometimes I watch back at my video and I'm like, but this came up reversed. Why didn't you say it came up reversed? 7 of Swords reversed. And Ace of Pentacles reversed. I don't think this is about love, and I'll explain why. I feel like these are choices. And these choices are... You've been overburdened, and because the universe had... Like, this is for the whole period, so... of course, please do bear in mind that reality changes with just a thought, an emotion, a feeling, like all of those things. But with the current energies, you're overburdened. You are taking up so much work and stress, and just maybe you're trying to do everything everywhere. And with Mercury in Pisces, I feel like what's gonna be happening for you is that you're gonna recognize how much energy you're giving away, especially towards just like choices. And I don't see lots of emotions here. I see other cards, so I don't think this is about love. I feel like these are choices which are correct choices for you. And it's like I hear in my mind, I know what I should be doing, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I feel like this is something about you learning something new and going on a new journey of learning, speaking, working with yourself. What was this? The 7 of... No, this is the 6 of Cups. I'm not mad about this, to be honest. But I feel like you're going backwards. You're stuck in the past, constantly going in the past, and you're not learning the lesson. And this movement of Mercury in Pisces will open up the borders for you. That's how I hear it. Open up the borders for you to recognize how much more potential there is for you. Possibly for love, let's say it for love. But not only, for making the correct choices. We have the 7 of Swords here. There is no need to lie. There is no need to scheme. There is no need, like, you've been staying in the shadows, and because you've been staying in the shadows with the Ace of Pentacles, you are not getting this new reality. And because you're constantly doing things as you used to be doing them, and trying to hide things, trying to do things on the side so that it isn't recognized, it isn't shown by your actions. Maybe I'm hearing it like that, your past has created this illusion for you where if you're not very, 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 very careful, this leads to you mm, not receiving. But I want you to know that this is no longer the truth, because those things which happened in the past were there to teach you how, if you everything is in the light. As an example, I'll give you. So imagine you you get this contract for a new job, and or not actually, it's rather you apply for this new job, this new opportunity, and your intuition, yourself is like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm sure they loved me. I love them. This is my thing. But you're thinking, I shouldn't tell anyone. I shouldn't tell anyone because if I say anything, things are gonna be fucked up. Excuse me. And no, that's not correct. What was happening before is the universe, spirit, God, Jesus, Hecate, whatever God you work with, they taught you that it's not about not saying it or communicating or working with it, rather is to whom you say it. Why do you say that? And what kind of energy do you um, express? Because let's say it like this. Um, if you have people around you who are acting like they love you and they're very good with you, my earphone is trying to fall, so you're not listening. Um, oh God, my brain is scattered. Uh, yeah, so if you have those people around you who are like not thinking of your best interest, you already know who they are. And you don't really need to go all around the world and just be like, yeah, I have this new job opportunity. I have this. No, it's rather like go to the people who you know intuitively will be very happy for you, and things will happen even better because people will be cheering you on and be like, yeah, I'm so happy this person is getting that opportunity, because there are people rooting for you. Okay, there are people who want you to succeed. So yeah, this whole new opportunity of creation for you is happening during this season. And if it's not like it's happening specifically because there is no material form here, rather it's the creational form, which is the opposite of Pisces, because Pisces is water, it's adaptive water. This is this movement of how we go out and in, whereas the Page of Wands, I think it's I think it's Sagittarius. I think it's Sagittarius, which is good because Sag and Pisces work together very well. Um, but also it's important to know sometimes we don't need to push. We need to work with the energy and be careful what you create in your reality, especially with nowadays this energy, and just um, how our world has developed, and how your reality, not your reality has developed. What kind of lessons you've been taught. This is all I can say. All I have for you, pile one, and we're gonna move into pile two. Immediately my head started hurting. Pile two, you're so you're overthinking things, okay? And this overthinking is creating your reality. So I want you to take the time to go into nature, take off your shoes, even if it's winter time, even if it's snow, and really ground yourself and take the time to get out more, but not with friends to drink or for coffee, Go out by yourself. Listen to nature, work with nature, have fun with nature, as it can heal you. Now, Eight of Swords reversed. I actually love this. Yeah, you're definitely going out of death. Page of Pentacles. Strength reversed. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Four of Cups reversed. The universe is giving you Two of Wands. The universe is giving you choices here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The universe is giving you choices. Not only choices, but a massive transformation for you. Because first of all, we have this Eight of Swords reversed, which is amazing. This provides us clarity. This provides us that we're no... because you've been really in your head, Pautu. And now with the universe... I'm sorry, wow. Yeah, it's like you're so... You might be tired of staying in your head, overthinking things, working through how you think. Maybe you've been going to therapy and you're just like, this I'm doing wrong and I must fix it, and this I'm doing wrong and I must fix it. Of course, in therapy, no one's gonna say something is bad or good, but it's more like you understanding where you need to be moving forward, especially mentally. With death here, there is a transformation, alchemizing processes, and I feel like there is I felt like fear is here, especially with the strength reversed, and Page of Pentacles. This is good, very good, because you're being given an opportunity to understand that life does, like I like to say this phrase, some people don't live their life, life lives them. Whereas in this case, I feel like you're recognizing that the more you accept outer programming, fear mongering, and information from all over the world, the more your current reality of your circle around you is being affected. And this will be an amazing opportunity for you to work through your fear with the strength reversed and understand that, yeah, some things might be a bit uncomfortable in life, but that does not mean that everything is set in stone, because we have two, three, and Four of Cups. You'll be given an opportunity. You'll no longer be in apathy. You'll no longer be experiencing reality through the lens of, oh, I'm so unhappy with life. I'm so unhappy with what kind of cards I've been dealt. Now it's gonna be more like you're gonna see options. You're gonna see the light, and not only one, two, three, five, 100 lights. Once you get out of your head, I think there was a song. I think it was a Bulgarian song. Излез си от главата, but I don't remember the name. I think this was by Dara Ekimova. But yeah, it's like, do bear in mind, all of us live inside our own energetic fields, and those energetic fields could be affected by external forces. And if we do not protect ourselves by ourselves, no one will do it for us. We must take accountability and kill certain energetic frequencies which are no longer serving us. And bear in mind, killing an energy field does not mean that it's like dead, rather it's being transmuted. I don't have temperance here to speak about transmutation, but I can definitely say that death brings change. And this is amazing because this is Scorpio, and Scorpio works very well with Pisces. They like to mingle. So whatever is done, whatever is very uncomfortable for you, let it go. It's no longer serving any good purpose for you. work through the energy. And as I hear, if you want to do something good, you can just pray every single day for the collective consciousness, and that will bring you closer to yourself. Of course, you need to pray for yourself as well, all right? Not only for the collective, but if you want to feel like you have an impact all around the world, but you feel like you don't have the power, you do have the power. You do have the power. Pray for all the people who are struggling. Pray for the poor people. Pray for people who are out in the cold. Pray for people. Yes, sometimes we can't pray for people who we don't know because we don't have the consent, but that does not mean that we can't pray for the collective consciousness, because when we pray for collective consciousness, those people who are in those positions immediately receive higher vibrations, and they are able to pray for themselves and for their communities, and this is how we connect the hope. And it's just a very like chain reaction movement. And bear in mind, I like to say, especially with nowadays, is like evil spreads, and um, let me say it in Bulgarian so I can translate it in English. Um, mm, aha, evil is contagious. Good is contagious as well, and good spreads even faster. You know those like I was watching this lady, and she was saying how she dropped her coffee, and then uh, someone smiled at her, and she said, "This made my day." And then she made a video about it, and this made my day, and possibly to many other people. So it works. It does work. Do not worry. Get out of your head. Work through the motion of the ocean, and just be happy. Be thankful that we have a roof over our heads, that we have food, that we have lighters, that we have computers, that we have electricity, we have water. Be thankful for everything you have, because you're so privileged. Thank you, Pile 2. Let's go, Pile 3. What was it with you guys? You were just staying, constantly dissociating, right? Five of Cups, moving forward. This is reversed. Moving forward. Good. Let's stop with the nostalgia. The Magician reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing a very weird message. Queen of Cups. Do you know how much love you have inside of you? Nine of Cups reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The first message I have for you guys is you create your reality through your emotions. Specifically, you guys create your reality through your emotional state. And you're very nurturing people. You're very empathetic, and you feel things very deeply. This is Piscean energy, so you might be a Pisces. What I heard as well is I feel like you're recognizing that staying in the past emotionally does not help you create your reality correctly. And I also heard the way I've been manipulating emotions no longer serves my highest purpose. And here we had the Nine of Cups and what was it? The Seven of Pentacles reversed. What you're doing when you're being stagnant, and to be honest, in this period, you're really going to be learning how how not only your emotions affect your reality, but also how the more you try to I'm hearing two things. So one of them is to manipulate things and manipulate emotions maybe into others, or having all the resources you have but not using them to create your dreams. This is not gonna bring any kind of opportunity for you. This is not the right way for you to move forward. And with Mercury in Pisces, I feel like how you think creates your emotions, and your emotions create how you think. Because some people like different people have different emotions and different manifesting um, skill sets, let's call it like that. And with um, this energy here, I want you to recognize how amazing you are emotionally, what kind of a big heart you have. But also with the Queen of Cups, she tends to look at the past. Unfortunately, she tends to, she in Rider Waite, she's shown like this with her cup, where she's looking to the past with her cup. So she's giving her cup to the past. The past is past, the future is unknown, and the present is a gift because it's called a gift. So instead of being in the past or in the future, stay in the now and work with the now, because the now creates the future. And especially with those prophecies going around and the end of times and just all those things which are all over the internet. Mm, if you want, that's possible for your reality indeed. It is possible for the worst things to happen to you, if that's how you feel in your heart. But also, if you don't want that, you can change that. And yeah, mm, listen, you don't need to know. That's what I'm hearing. You don't need to know how it will happen. You just need to have the heart to accept this new reality. And I'm hearing, I've been so traumatized that I don't believe that good things can happen to me. Yeah, but that's childlike mentality. Because many good things have happened to you even when you didn't believe, right? So Mercury in Pisces will crush those borders for you. It will punch through all those delusions of yours and be like, no more. We're gonna be dreamers. We're gonna be believers. We're gonna be faithful in our higher self, in our gods, in our spirituality, without having the boundaries. Of course, we must be mindful because this might lead us too far away. But if you're one of those people who's so stuck on Earth and too much 3D, I think that won't be too bad for you, because you'll be at least able to work with new energies, which are very good for you. And I want you to be proud of yourself and your heart, because you have an amazing heart with this Queen of Cups. But yeah, and you're not wishing, you're not creating your reality. Nine of Cups reversed. You're not you're not fulfilled in the way you've been creating your reality, and this might be not even bringing you money, might not be giving you job opportunities, because you have the tools, you have everything you want, but you're not using it correctly. Thank you, pile three. Yeah, you guys are a lot like better, not better, rather you're not so anxious with like pile two. But you guys are bubbly. I don't know how to explain it. Like, your energy was very interesting. Now, pile four. Although this is a pile which I'm choosing, I want the energy to be not only about me, but for others, so that I can assist them. Thank you, Jesus and Hecate. Empress. Ghost. Such an interesting message came. Five of Swords reversed. Good. Chariot. Ah, amazing energy. Three of Cups. Two of Cups. Reversed. Starting off with the Empress, you're really gonna be connected to your divine feminine and how you can adapt things. And I like to give this, I don't know, I'll just say it. So, you know how the divine masculine is just, if they see a wall, they just punch through it. The divine feminine will not punch through it, it will just go around it. So, I feel like with Mercury in Pisces, you're gonna be not even trying to control things. You're just gonna be passing through things like a ghost. And what I heard in my head is I feel like there is some kind of hidden energy for you which you're not even aware of, which is about your true potential and how you can do many things in your reality. We have the Five of Swords. We're, we're no longer at war. There is no point to fight anymore. There is no need to fight. No need to cut and to um, seek revenge. I can tell you that lately I've been dealing with this very uncomfortable energy of me understanding that I'm extremely vengeful. And this comes because once you have power, some kind of power, you want to execute it, you want to use it so that you can defend yourself, not to harm others. So there is this saying among some witches, to curse is to heal. Yes, but that doesn't mean that we must heal others. They must heal by themselves. We have the Chariot, moving forward, taking control. A whole cycle is not ending, a beginning. And this cycle is very important where you're gonna get a hold and control of something very important in your life. We also have the Three of Cups, which I'm so happy about because these are people who are gonna be laughing and having a very nice time. And this is friendships. And we have the Two of Cups at the end here. I feel like this is not bad. This is rather you're gonna stop connecting to people in the way you have been. And for me, this is more like um, I've been pouring my cup into uh, different sources outside of myself, giving them power over my emotional state, my thinking. And now will be a perfect time for you to recognize that yes, indeed, you can be around amazing people. Yes, indeed, you can be with friends and having fun. But this is not about giving away yourself so that you can please others, but rather all of your community and energetic field is gonna be like, I am balanced in those things. I'm no longer reciprocating other people's energy onto me. I'm no longer I'm hearing seeking validation, which I reciprocate that energy. I know that feeling because you are the Empress. You are this divinely feminine energy who's very nurturing, very abundant. She adapts things. This is Taurus and Libra. So she's very stable. She's abundant. She's loving. She's balanced. She's diplomatic. And she's all the queens. So she can cut the bitch if she wants to. Uh, but she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to be this very strict teacher-like energy of shut up and listen to me. More like, why are you like that, child? Doesn't anyone at home listen to you? What is happening inside your life? She's cutting through illusions. She's working correctly with how she communicates, how she brings things to the table, where she spreads her finances and her abundance, to whom she gives that. So yeah, pile 4. This will be a very abundant time for you of friendships, having fun, moving forward with life, no longer being stuck in giving away your power to external sources, and no longer being at war, no longer feeling loss. I feel like you've been doing such a long work, long journey. You've been on a long journey where you had to recognize your ghost. You had to recognize your past. You had to recognize what was already there for you in the spirit, not in what you've lost along the way. Let's call it like that. And yeah, this is so powerful. Thank you so much for being with me. And I hope that we can know work through this intuitive, magical time of Mercury in Pisces correctly so that we can all breathe it in, let it out, work with our emotions, work with our intuition, and come out with Mercury in Aries anew, renewed, healed of how we speak, communicate, and who surrounds us. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Bye.